Hello out there, Heavy Monte here. Welcome to my podcast and my comedy show. America, they say that Donald Trump is missing in action. America. They say, and I saw him on TV today, and he looked like a shriveled up prune, a shriveled up pickle, America. Huh? He looked bad. Somebody say he has one step in the graveyard and another step on a banana peel. They say that he can go at any minute. And J.D. Vance already said he's ready. They said J.D. Vance is measuring the curtains because that's who they want, you see. See, Donald Trump is the puppet, see. And Donald Trump was playing for a pardon all along. Now Donald Trump, all of a sudden, he's sick. Can't stand trial, America. He got dementia. He forgetting stuff. You see what I'm saying? Acting crazy. So they won't be able to try his sorry ass. But they're going to pardon him anyway. Because the truth's going to come out. The truth's going to come out. The truth may come out that he's a pedophile. The truth might come out that he's one of the most horriblest human being in the world. That he might be a traitor. America. To our nation. Working for Vladimir Putin and allowing Ukraine to burn. But that's the price that a criminal Republican Party would pay to keep their agenda alive. An agenda of taking from the poor and giving to the rich. In America, we don't have a whole lot of rich people, But we do have a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. And it would not be so offensive if Donald Trump and the maggot dogs, the Supreme Court, and that maggot Republican House, and that maggot Republican Senate, didn't take the money, the hard-earned money of the taxpayers, and give it to the billionaires, Say they're saving us money at the same time raising the debt $4 trillion and saying they can pay for everything, including Donald Trump's golf trips, $45 million, they tell me. They can pay for everything but giving the American people health care. They can pay for everything, by giving all of the American people health care, I say it again, And now we got a cabinet and a Republican Party designed to protect a puppet king. But the king is getting out of line, they say. His health, they say, is really failing. It reminds me, America, of King Solomon. A lot of us have read about him. They said he had a lot of wisdom, America. And he said that everything he owned was vanity because he was going to die just like that poor man sitting on the street was going to die and he was going to leave everything on earth. So Donald Trump ended up with nothing just like the rest of us. But there's one thing, America, that you cannot afford to lose, and that is your reputation. Your reputation for not being a rapist, for not supporting a pedophile, for saying to the American people, we're all going to die. For things like that, America, For electing a pervert, somebody say a pedophile, a hardened criminal, in the opinion of Henry Monte. But the maggot church was willing to pay that price, to back up somebody like that. The Republican Party was willing to pay that price, to back up somebody and protect somebody like that because they are Donald Trump. They're the same. They, America, are misogynists. They support raping our women like that and our children dying in schools, America. Because there's no price that they would not pay to keep control. And when they get control, they don't know what to do with it. So they cripple and destroy the country. So when the Democrats come in and the Democrats start working real hard, get things going, trying to repair stuff, they're on the sideline. Tea Party. On the sideline, talking trash about Obama, lying on Hillary, telling everybody that the federal government is the boogeyman. The federal government. You don't even see the damn federal government. Right? You see what I'm saying? You only see them around tax time, and people believe that stuff. They're buying guns, you know what I'm saying? Trying to kidnap our governor right here in the state of Michigan. And they still talk about her like she's a dog. You see what I'm saying? They still do it right here in Michigan, Yeah, they took over the House here in Michigan, and they're just doing the same damn thing, destroying our freaking economy and dividing us. Because that's what they do. They have no agenda. Because government, no matter who party is in control, should work for all of the people. But we have a criminal president that say he hates Democrats. Said, I am not your president. I hate you. He say he hates black people. You see what I'm saying? He says he hates gay people. They say they hate women. Women shouldn't even be able to vote, they say, America. And these are the people who you or anybody say is decent to run this country. They're not. They're not America. You see what I'm saying? So Donald Trump, I said earlier, and if you go back and look at some of my other podcasts, that he was playing for a pardon. His health is failing America. He's a useless idiot now. They don't need him. They got control. They're going to put J.D. Vance in the chair. But J.D. Vance is the most hated man in America, and people hate him worse than they hate Donald Trump. You see what I'm trying to say? And there's some bad stuff out there about J.D. Vance. I tell you what. See, the press will go after J.D. Vance because they ain't afraid of him. But they're afraid of Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? When Joe Biden was in there, Joe Biden sneezed. Oh, Joe Biden's sick. Woo-hoo! Donald Trump looked like he just walked out of a freaking damn horror movie. You see what I'm trying to tell you, America? Like a horror movie. His freaking ankles are swollen up. You never hear him talking about that shit. You see what I'm trying to tell you? The man can't talk, forgetting stuff. He almost ran into a damn wall and busted his freaking head. You know what I'm saying? Baker Mike didn't catch him. He would have busted his damn head if you hit that wall. You see, America? But now we must ridicule, let's say, the enemy that we have, we can see. Not like the one that Donald Trump and his lying people made up. We can see our enemy, and our enemy is Donald Trump. We can see our enemy. Our enemy is Fox News. Government, state-sponsored media. When you're listening to Fox News coming out, they're talking about, they're government. They work with the government. You see what I'm trying to say? Oh, you paying them, you fools. Boy, they taking them jokers to red state for money. A friend of mine called me and told me that, he's going to $25. They asked him for $25. He felt like a fool sending $25 to a billionaire, but he did it. And he said he made sure he checked the box one-time contribution. He said he called it hell, stopping the payment. And then Trump and them boys been running a scam all over America. And then Trump was sending out emails still. He sent one email out last week saying to people that, hey, look, he needs $5. You see what I'm saying? Just playing the people. I call them vampires, America. The Republican Party? Never, ever vote for a Republican in America. Heavy Monte just hit 400 subscribers. I'm close to 500. I'm trying to get there. So please subscribe to the Heavy Monte YouTube channel and never, ever vote for a Republican again. And I'll tell you one thing. Donald Trump, they say, America, they say they ain't looking good for him. Because I tell you what, I'm not a doctor, but I'll play one right here. He looking bad.